comprehension passage from the grammar book. All of you, please open your grammar books. On your screen, you can see chapter number 13, page number 64. And please keep your mics muted. Okay. All of you, please open your book. Then you're going to start reading. Page number 64, chapter number 30. One good turn deserves another. Basically, the story teaches a lesson. At the end of the story, I'm not going to tell you the lesson right now. Okay, at the end of the lesson, I'm going to ask you people. Okay? G Moment.
Teacher, nothing. I have raised hand for reading.
Okay, okay. ठीक है. So you can start reading, Moment.
Can I ask something?
Yes, Rayan.
Teacher, you said 2 days ago that you didn't get my dictation, but I have
Yes.
sent it the dictation.
But beta, the pages which I received from the school, your page was not in that. Okay?
Yes.
So I obviously, if you will not send, because they have sent me all the pages which they received, kindly confirm. I'll also confirm from them. Okay? And if I'll receive, I'll check your dictation and I will send the marks. Okay, Rayan?
Okay. Yes.
Chale. Yes, Moment, start reading. I have unmuted you, Moment. Unmute your mic, then you can read. Okay. Is there any problem, Moment? You cannot unmute your mic? No, because I have allowed you. Okay. Yes, Abdul Rahman, you can read. One good turn deserves another. Read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. Okay, first you will read, then I'm going to explain. Start reading.
1 minute. One good turn deserves another. Read the passage below.
Given
When
below.
you given below. When Yuji enters his
One second. First of all, I'm going to tell you the correct pronunciation of these names so that you will not feel difficulty. It is not Hughie. We are going to pronounce it Huey. Huey. Okay, how do we pronounce it? Huey.
Yui.
Okay, GH is silent. Huey. And this name is Trevor. Trevor. Okay, Trevor. So there are three main characters in this story: Huey, Trevor, and a beggar. Okay, now start reading.
When Yui entered his friend Trevor's
Trevor's,
studio, he found Trevor painting an old beggar in
rags.
Sometime later, Trevor went
Trevor.
went
Better pronounce it. Trevor.
Trevor went out to speak to Framemaker. The beggar took advantage of Trevor's absence to
rest for a moment
on a wooden bench behind him. He looked so miserable that Huey could not help pitying him and felt in his pocket for some change. All he could
Change.
find was a
Sovereign.
sovereign.
Sovereign. How do we pronounce it? Sovereign. Sovereign. Sovereign is a gold coin, a British gold coin. Write down the meaning. It's a British gold coin. Okay?
Although he himself was so badly in need, he felt the beggar's need was greater than his own. He walked across and slipped and swallowed
Flip the sovereign. 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 Okay?
into the beggar's hand.
Okay, beta.
The
Now you can mute your mic. Okay. Now next, Zainul Abidin. Yes. Start reading. From here. The old man.
The old man started and faint
It's
smile.
beta, there is a misprinting here. It is startled. Put L after T. It's STARTLED. Okay, startled. Okay, startled means surprised. What is the meaning of startled? Surprised.
Surprised.
Okay, good.
The old man startled and faint smile flitted across him.
His
His withered
withered lips.
lips.
What is the meaning of withered? Withered means dried. Dried. D-R-I-E-D. Please note down the meanings. D, because I'm
Dried?
going to ask. Dried. D-R-I-E-D. Like if you haven't drunk water for a long time, like in Ramazan. Okay? Ramazan, because we don't drink water when we are fasting. So that is why his lips were withered.
Thank you, sir. Said
He said,
he said thank you.
okay. Then
Then Trevor
Trevor
arrived and Huey took leave of him.
When we
Slightly
say to leave of him means like you are saying goodbye to somebody, to say goodbye. Okay, I will take your leave. When we say no, I will take your leave, it means that okay, fine, now I'm going, bye. So took leave of him to say goodbye.
slightly
Embarrassed
at what he
had
done. Later in the evening was done. Trevor said
the two friends
met again at the Pallet Club. Huey went on the ad how
Huey asked Trevor.
Huey asked Trevor if the painting
was
done. Trevor said that it had even been framed and then went on the ad how the old beggar model have become a big fan of Huey. He wanted to know all about Huey, and Trevor had obliged
him. Okay, then. Now, yes, who is going to read? Rayan. Yes, Rayan, I've unmuted your mic.
When Trevor added that he had even told the beggar about Laura, Huey
Fiance. Okay, fiance.
When Trevor added
And the 10,000 pounds.
Huey's fiancée
Fiance. Hmm.
and the 10,000 pounds that her father had asked him to have ready if he wanted to marry Laura.
Huey.
Huey became furious
Furious. What is the meaning of furious? Rayan, do you know the meaning of furious? Furious means to
to
become
tell the
angry.
whole.
Angry. No, angry. Angry. What is the meaning of furious? Angry.
How dare you tell the old beggar all my private matters?
Right. Yes.
How dare you tell the old beggar all my private matters? Cried Hughie. My dear boy, said Trevor, smiling, that old beggar, as you call him, is one of the richest men in Europe. He could buy all of London tomorrow.
Okay, beta.
What
Okay. Good. Now I will explain till here. Then we will continue the reading. Now, from the start, beta, I'm going to read from the start and I'm going to explain. When Huey entered his friend Trevor's studio, he found Trevor painting an old beggar in rags. So Trevor was a painter and he used to paint people. Okay, so Huey was his friend. So when Huey entered his studio, he found that Trevor was painting an old beggar in rags. Rags mean torn clothes. In a collector surprise, I have told you that rags means torn clothes. Okay, please note down the meaning so that when I will ask you, you can tell me. Sometime later, Trevor went out to speak to the frame maker. Okay, so when Huey entered the studio, Trevor was painting. He was painting a beggar. And then after some time, Trevor went out. He wanted to talk to the frame maker, the person who makes frame. The beggar took advantage of Trevor's absence to rest for a moment on a wooden bench behind him. So the beggar, he was tired. Obviously, if you are sitting in one position for a long time, you get tired. So the beggar, he was also tired by sitting in the same posture for a long time. So when Trevor went out to talk to the frame maker, he sat on a wooden bench to relax. He looked so miserable in a very bad condition. What is miserable? In a very bad condition. Okay, that Huey could not help pitying him. Pitying means feeling bad for somebody, feeling sorry. Okay, like for very poor people, we took pity on the people. Okay, for pitying him, feeling sorry for somebody, that Huey could not help pitying him and felt in his pocket for some change. So the beggar, he was looking in so bad condition, in such a miserable condition, that Huey felt sorry for him and he started searching for his pocket to find some money. All he could find was a sovereign, but he could not find any extra money other than a sovereign. Sovereign, I've told you, British gold coin. One coin. Okay, just one coin. Although he himself was badly in need, he felt the beggar's need was greater than his own. Can you imagine that Huey was also so poor that he also didn't have a lot of money, but he believed, or he thought, that the beggar was in much worse condition than Huey himself. So what did he do? He took out the only coin and he gave it to the beggar. He walked across and slipped the sovereign into the beggar's hand. The old man startled. So Huey, he went to the beggar, to the old man, and he slipped the coin into his hand. So the beggar, he was amazed. He was surprised at what this man is doing. And a smile came across his lips. Okay? A smile flitted across his withered lips means a smile came across his dried lips. Thank you, sir, he said. Thank you. Then Trevor arrived and Huey took leave of him, slightly embarrassed at what he had done. So when Trevor, he came back, so Huey said goodbye to Trevor and he went out. Later in the evening, the two friends met again at the Palette Club. Huey asked Trevor if the painting was done. Trevor said that it had even been framed and then went on. So what happened? Huey asked Trevor, have you completed the painting of the beggar? He said, yes, I have completed the painting as well as I have given it to the frame maker to make the wooden frame. Then he said that how the old beggar model had become a big fan of Huey. And he also told him that the beggar had become your fan. Why? He wanted to know all about Huey and Trevor had obliged him. Means the beggar wanted to know about Huey and Trevor, he told everything about Huey, okay, to the beggar. When Trevor added that he had even told the beggar about Laura. Laura was Huey's fiance. Fiance means with whom you are engaged, okay. And Laura's father said to Huey that you have to give 10,000 pounds if you want to marry my daughter. So when Trevor said this to Huey, he became angry. He said that how dare you? Why did you tell my personal matters to the old beggar? Okay. Now from my dear boy, who wants to read? From someone from the girl side? Yes, Noor Fatma Kudus, start reading. My dear boy.
My dear boy, said Terror, smiling, that old beggar has, as you call him, is one of the richest men in the Europe. You could,
In Europe.
in Europe, you could buy all of London tomorrow. What on earth? What on earth do you mean? Exclaimed
Huey.
Huey. The old man you saw
You saw
today
is Baron
you saw to is Baron
Hosberg.
Husberg, a,
Friend of
a
mine.
friend a friend of mine who buy all my pictures. It was his wish that I should paint him in a beggar's rag, answered Terror laughing.
Trevor laughing. Okay, beta. Next. Yes, Rohan. Rohan, please keep your camera on. Beta, boys need to keep your cameras on. Yes. Rohan has disappeared. Yes.
From my dear boy.
No, good heavens. Last paragraph.
Good heavens, I gave him a sovereign,
Sovereign.
said Hughie, and sank into a chair. Dismayed soon thereafter with a heart as heavy as lead. He walked back home. Back home. The money he had and which he could have used to hire a carriage he had already given away to the beggar. The next day an old gentleman visited Hughie with an envelope from Baron Husberg.
Baron Hosberg.
It had a check you for 10,000
Check,
pounds.
beta, check.
Check for 10,000 pounds in it. On the outside written a wedding present for Hughie
Erskine, yes.
and Laura
Martin.
Morton found an old beggar. When Hughie and Laura got married, the Baron made a speech at the wedding breakfast.
Breakfast, beta, breakfast.
But Trevor, as the best man, had the last word. Millionaire models are rare enough, but millionaires are rare still.
Millionaires are rarer still. Okay, now I'll explain till here, then we'll start our exercise. Okay, now students. My dear boy, said Trevor smiling, the old beggar as you call him is one of the richest men in Europe. He could buy all of London tomorrow. So what happened actually, that the old beggar, which Hughie was thinking or believing him to be a beggar in rags, was actually the richest man in Europe. What on earth do you mean? The old man you saw today is Baron Hosberg, a friend of mine who buys all my pictures. As I've told you, Trevor, who was Trevor? He was a painter. So he said that Baron Hosberg is a friend of mine, is my friend, and he buys all my pictures. And it was his greatest wish that I should paint him in beggar's clothes. Okay? So answer Trevor laughing. Good heavens. You say good heavens when you are extremely shocked. Okay? This word is used, this phrase is used when you are extremely surprised. I gave him a sovereign. So he was shocked and he was surprised and he was feeling embarrassed that he was the richest man, and I gave him a sovereign, a gold coin, thinking him to be a beggar. And he sank into a chair dismayed. Dismayed means upset, feeling sad. Soon thereafter, with a heart as heavy as lead, Huey walked back home. Like he was disheartened and he was upset and he was feeling bad. Okay? The money he had, in which he could have used to hire a carriage, he had already given away to the beggar. He had the only coin which he had was the sovereign, and he had already given it to the beggar. The next day, an old gentleman visited Huey with an envelope from Baron Hosper. It had a check for 10,000 pounds in it. So what happened next day? An old gentleman came to visit Huey. He was having an envelope. In an envelope, there was a check for 10,000 pounds. And on the outside was written, a wedding present for Huey Erskine and Laura Martin from an old beggar. So Baron Osberg gave a check of 10,000 pounds, which was the wish of that Laura Martin's father, that if you will arrange 10,000 pounds, then you can marry my daughter. When Huey and Laura got married, the Baron made a speech at the wedding breakfast, but Trevor, as the best man, had the last word. Millionaires' models are rare. Rare means very few, very few. Millionaire models are rare enough, but model millionaires are rarer still. Really fewer than the millionaire models. It means that there are many rich people in the world who want to make their models just for themselves. But there are very, very few people who are really a model, like who really want to help others and who really want to do something for others. Okay? That is why the story named is One Good Turn Deserves Another. That Huey made like he did a noble deed thinking him to be a beggar, and in return what happened, all his troubles got over because he was gifted with 10,000 pounds. Okay, students, now exercise, as many exercises we can do. Exercise A, make sentences. I've already told you the meanings. Now you have to tell me the meaning sentences you are going to do at home. You can enjoy your Eid, and after Eid, I'm going to assign this homework to you. Miserable means, yes, who will tell me the meaning of miserable? Yes, Mohammed. Yes, beta, miserable. Rian,
Mean.
miserable means in a bad condition. Okay, miserable means in a bad condition. Okay, students, what is the meaning of furious? What is the meaning of furious? Gee, who will tell me? Okay, Heather Abbas.
Angry.
Angry. Good. Good, Heather. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of startled? This is startled. Please correct it. LED, as I've told you before. Yes. Startled. I've told you. What is the meaning of startled? Yes, Umar Noor Shamsi. Yes, beta. Unmute your mic. Umar, I have unmuted you. Heather Abbas.
Started.
Yes. I was startled when I heard this.
Shock.
Shocked, surprised, amazed. Okay, shocked, surprised, amazed. Better I've told you that keep your pencils with you so that you can note down important meanings. Why you people don't note it down? Okay. The next is dismayed. Right now I've told you dismayed. Yes, Rayan.
Upset.
Upset, feeling sad. Correct. Okay. Can anybody tell me the meaning of obliged? Obliged. Yes, Rohan.
Teacher, can you please spell the word?
Excuse me. The words are already here.
Obliged.
Yes, obliged.
Yes, teacher, 1 minute. Teacher, obliged meaning is to concentrate.
No, beta. Obliged means to compel somebody to do something. Okay, force, to make.
Debt
Like
also.
the beggar.
Favor.
No, the beggar obliged Trevor to tell him about Huey. Okay, so obliged means to compel some do something. Okay, what is the meaning of rare? Right now, I've told you rare.
Real.
Rayan, yes, Rayan.
Which is which is in a small amount.
In a small amount, less in amount. Okay, less in amount. Beta, can you please wait a minute? Wait a minute. You can look at exercise B. I'm giving you 1 minute time. Yes, students, have you done?
Teacher, what is the meaning of antonyms?
Antonyms means opposite. Words opposite.
Okay.
Find the antonyms of the following expressions in the passage. Okay.
Excited.
The first one is excited. What
Unhappy.
can be the unhappy? Correct. Unhappy or depressed or dismayed.
Furious.
Excited. No, furious will not be because furious is angry. Okay. Now, student, so better write down excited is depressed. I will tell these meanings. Please
So,
note it down.
teacher, I can also
I'm
write
telling you,
unhappy.
excited. You can write, but I'm telling you, write this word depressed. DEPRESSED. Okay. Heather
Yes,
and
done.
Zen, turn on your cameras. Delighted, dismayed. The spelling is written here. Dismayed. DISMAYED. Delighted, dismayed.
Maybe.
Are you writing down?
Yes.
Delighted, dismayed. Light as a feather, heavy as lead. Heavy as lead. Heavy as lead.
Lighted, happy
Lead.
as
We do
lead.
not pronounce, beta, we do not pronounce it as lead. We are going to pronounce it as lead. Lead is a metal, an element. LEAD, lead.
What is the
Heavy
antonym
as
of
lead.
delighted?
It is a simile. Delighted. Rohan, please listen. Delighted, dismayed. D-I-S-M-A-Y-E-D. Can you see on your screen where my cursor is pointing? Dismayed. D-I-S-M-A-Y-E-D. I've told you dismayed means upset, feeling sad. So delighted is dismayed. Light as a feather means heavy as lead. Heavy as lead. Have you written? Have you written? Okay. Now, frown, frown, smile. Frown means when lines appear on your forehead if you are angry. So what can be the opposite of frown? Smile. You should be smiling every time. You should not frown. Okay. So frown means when lines appear on your forehead. So what is the opposite of frown? Smile. Public, private. Public, private. Public sector and private sector. Some students study in public schools, means government schools, and some students study in private schools. Okay. Now question number 3. Given below are a few lines from the passage. Fill in the blanks with suitable synonyms of the words. Please note it down. Antonyms means opposite. Synonyms means similar. Okay, now you are going to do it because I have already told you their meanings. Then I'm going to ask you. I'm giving you 2 minutes time. Quickly do it. 2 minutes you have to write the similar meaning of the words which are in the bracket, like surprised, withered, embarrassed, done, and fan. Try to do it. Okay. If you are unable, then I will tell you. Hyderabad, turn on your camera. Zen, you also. G. Time is short. Please do it. Okay. Hyderabad's first one.
The C part.
C part, first blank.
The old man was surprised and a faint smile flitted across his startled.
Very good. Good, Heather. Very good. Surprised, startled. S-T-A-R-T-L-E-D. I've told you startled means surprise. So surprise means startled. Good. G. Next, who will tell me withered? Umar Noor Shamsi. Beta, you have to go to your mute button and click on it. You will be unmuted. Don't mute or unmute your mic. I will myself do it. Okay, so that it will save your time. Unmute your mic right now. Okay, Rohan. Withered. Umar, please check your mic.
Withered. Unwithered.
Rohan, just tell me that you didn't attend the class. I've told this withered meaning so many times.
Yeah, I listened.
So, beta, why you don't know? Why you don't write the meanings? I've told you write the meaning. When I'm telling you again and again, you need to. Everybody, beta, in the exams, I'm going to give you the meanings, words, and then you're going to tell teacher that was not in the notes. We didn't do it. Then how will you do it? It's very important that you should know the meanings of the words. This will improve your vocabulary. Yes, Rayan.
Dry lips.
Very good. Dried. I have given you an example, like if we haven't drunk water for a long time, our lips are withered. Dried. D-R-I-E-D. Dried up. G, who will do the third one? Thank you, sir. He said thank you. Then Trevor. arrived and Huey took his leave. What is the meaning of took his leave? It is not here, but I'm just asking you because I've told you. What is the meaning of taking leave? Moment?
To go for
Yes.
a vacation.
No, Rohan. Yes, Moment.
Yeah, there is embarrassed written on in bracket.
I know that. I'm just asking you, okay, what is the meaning of took his leave? Took leave. I've told you, na, when I say, and now I will take your leave. It means to say goodbye. To say goodbye to
Bye.
somebody. Okay. Now tell me, embarrassed?
Embarrassed, flustered.
How do you know? Because I haven't told this meaning. Feeling humiliated, flustered. Okay, like if somebody is making fun of you, then you are embarrassed, flustered. Flustered. Flustered, correct. Who will do? Okay, good moment. Who will do the next one from the girls' side? Nurul Iman. Done is easy. Huey asked Trevor if the painting was done. What can be the synonym of done? I've done my work. What else can you say? What else can you say? Teacher, I've done my work. Yes, Nurul Iman. Which another word you can use for done? Okay, Rian.
Finished.
Finished. Very good. And the last one, I hope that you people don't know. Fan means admirer. Fan means this is not the fan which gives you air. Okay, there are two fans. This fan is an admirer. Like I'm a big fan of yours. Like you really like that person. You're a big admirer of that person. Okay. Okay, now students, 2 minutes are left. We'll try to do as many questions as we can. Exercise D. Exercise D. On the basis of your reading, answer the following questions in your own words. Just discussion. Don't write them. Okay. Next time in our next class, inshallah, after Eid, we'll continue it. So it's just a discussion. So I want all of you to participate. At least say something. Why couldn't the beggar rest while Trevor was in the room? Why couldn't the beggar rest? Fan means admirer. 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 Okay. Ahmed Reza, beta, you need to check your mic. Okay. So because from my side, I have allowed the students. Okay, students. So why do you think the beggar couldn't take rest while Trevor was in the room? Who will tell this answer? Okay, Rian. Rian, I've unmuted you.
He couldn't rest because
Hmm.
because Trevor was painting him on a paper.
Good, good. Because that is the correct answer, that he couldn't rest while Trevor was in the room because he was making his portrait, so he couldn't move. Okay? He was making his portrait. He was drawing his picture. So that is why he couldn't move. What prevented Huey from marrying Laura Martin? Why could Huey not marry Laura Martin? Yes, Moment? It is just discussion, okay? Yes.